Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Andrew Bortz does career mode commentary. I am AgentMulder.
And I am Andrew Bortz.
So we got a cracker for you today. Catalunya, notoriously horrible with its really cruddy AI that just streams away from you. But you never know, we could see an interesting race. Some clouds, rain might be a possibility.
And I have no idea how you saw the clouds that quickly, because I didn't get to see that quickly.
I saw the clouds before we went into the trailer to talk to Francois, but anyway. 6% chance of rain, not that much, starting on options. Again, weird. Definitely a new take from the start of the season, starting on primes.
Yeah, I had to qualify quite high up, as I know that blocking is everything on this first lap. That was just damage control.
Yes, you have to really take it to the other cars really quickly, otherwise they're just going to stream away from you and block them with your wrath, kind of like a necro hooker. If you were in Skype with us, you'd know what we're talking about. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to hear about that. Yeah, so we've been through the setup and the race strategy. Put the options for 2 laps longer, I think. And we're heading off to the grid.
Yes, and that snapping noise is a piece of silverware which I just stepped on. That hurt like hell. But here's the grid. Hamilton from Button, McLaren's on the top row. And if you look further back, there's Boy in 5th, Schumacher behind him, Senna all the way in 24th, being useless. Alonso up, so it's McLaren from Ferrari.
And no Red Bulls in sight.
No Red Bulls in sight, and here we go, revving it up. I can't see what the lights are, thanks to Alonso, and it's go! A little wheel spin off the start, and there goes Rosberg, and Schumacher's probably going to take the left, and, oh no, he backed off.
Yeah, pretty good launch off the start for once, and yeah, I'm amazed. Only a few cars passed.
Vettel seems to have come out of nowhere. He's in 7th, Kubica behind, and I couldn't tell who else was there. So yeah, how do you like this track? How do you usually get on, you know, crummy AI side?
Yeah, I get on alright here. It's not the hardest track in the world. Yeah, they are the hardest AI in the world.
Dude, yeah, this corner here, right here, that little S-bit always seems to trip me up. I never seem to be able to get it right. Either I compromise my line or I go in the grass and utterly ruins my day. You see the front 4 streaming away from you, Vettel all over your rear. It looks like Rosberg imitating real F1 yet again, just trailing behind everybody, kind of lackadaisically.
Yeah, and just to comment on that S-bend, if you can find grass in that S-bend, you're the only man possible. Because all I find is gravel.
Did I say grass? Well, you know, I'm usually good at finding some good grass. Anyway, as we go, first lap is done. 66 laps total in this Grand Prix. God, I would not do this. I would rather go jump in like a bale of acid than race Catalunya for 66 laps without AI mods. I don't know how you do it.
I was tempted to throw this one in the wall.
Well, it looks like you're doing a good job of almost doing it then. A lot of wheel spin on that corner. Oh, as you get a little alongside Finger Boy, give him a wheel up his wheel. And he's back. Okay. This is typical Catalunya stuff, folks.
It's just no chance. You see what you're up against, and poof. And you'll probably see that a bit later as well. Yeah, not much to say about that.
As I choke and nearly die. Yeah, I had my Catalunya race in my 3rd year career, 3rd year signed with Ferrari. Was doing actually decently well, 5th place, keeping a solid pace. Went into pit, came out in 20-something, and they just couldn't claw it back. It seemed like they got like magic juice or something in the pit lane for all the other drivers, because they were suddenly so much faster than me. I think I ended up finishing 12th or something horrible like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I started this race at again something like 1 o'clock in the morning to make sure I was uninterrupted, and I was thinking in this, okay, if they're hanging on to the back of me, they're all the option runners are going to come in, and they're all going to catch right back up to me, even though they're on the primes. And then, as you just said, they're all just going to cruise past me when I finally do come into the pit. So it's not a win-win situation at all. It's just lose-lose, no matter what.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, I don't know if the AI is just buggy on this and that they've coded prime pace as option pace or something. I don't know, but and if you look to your left, there is some grass there, so I
On
win.
the left. Oh, you should have
Yeah,
said the
see, I
left.
didn't say where it was. I just said it was there. As we see, forcing you get a little bit out of shape on that corner, and you're forming a nice, truly train behind you. Everyone and their mama coming up behind. And yeah, it's only a matter of time. I think was that Weber that was going off a little bit to the side there.
I think it may have been Hulkenberg or Barrichello.
I didn't know
Uh,
that they were in Red Bulls, but
oh, I
anyway,
thought it was a Williams. Okay.
no, it looked like a Red Bull, or it could have been a Toro Rosso. So it might have been Aldespori imitating real F1 yet
Oh,
again.
if Alguersuari is up there already, well, he started in 23rd, so that'll be impressive.
Stranger things have happened. Perez is based in Hungary. Yeah, what pace? Anyway, so yep, lap 4 of 66. As you probably already know, we only got one more lap of this before we start cutting away to some interesting things, and I have a seizure. We see Button in the lead, Vettel in front of Bortz, in front of Kubica, in front of, I think it's Sutil, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, covering Kubica at that time. I didn't want him doing the same as the little git that is Vettel, Mr. Fingerboy.
Yes, Fingerboy took one look at your ass and said, "No, I'm faster than that," and drove right around the outside. Must be humiliating, passed by Vettel. Being passed by him, mind you, not lapped. And hitting on the outside of all places.
You know, I'm in an HRT. I'm allowed to be passed by anything.
Including small children and ants. But anyway, once again, not much to say. Although, to be fair, if you can somehow magically find another second of pace, 6th and 5th aren't that far ahead as far as, the grand scheme of things. The first 4, they're gone. There's no chance in hell. But you never know. You could claw back to 6th, maybe 5th, but... Oh, well, not driving like that. See, the end of another lap.
Yeah,
Catalunya.
considering the pressure I was under on this track, I think I'm handling it quite well right now. It's only
under
early
pressure
days.
from pole. That is Kubica. Really hoping he comes back. I really hope he doesn't go to Renault, though. I mean, I said it on the podcast. That team's falling apart. I feel bad for them. They were so strong in mid-2000s, and now they're just a shell of their former selves. Managed by a complete idiot and bleeding staff left and right. But yeah, that's enough of my sad QQ story. 17 seconds? No. What am I thinking? All hope is lost.
Yeah, completely. It's this is not a track where any driver in the world can claw back anything on it. I don't think. Not even who is it, Victor Anderson, with his weird setups.
Is he the one that does the whole 11-1 and then toe 11, just crazy stuff?
Yep, that's the guy.
I wonder. I remember reading somewhere the equivalent of an 11-1 wing setup in real F1 would basically send you into every wall, nook, cranny, and orifice on the track in a matter of seconds. So, yeah, yellow's thrown out, though. What happened?
I think someone may have had a little spin on that last little chicane. We will never know now.
That's sadly we will never know. Although to be fair, that's how my race at Spa got very interesting. I had my career race at Spa recently, as we see Sutil. Oh, where did Kubica go? Sutil's having a look on the inside, but it doesn't do anything. Your ass is just too large for them to get by, as I nearly hit my headset off of my head. This commentary is going well so far, I think.
I don't know whether you've noticed, but I haven't cut anywhere yet.
Wait, was that a Sutil reference?
Yeah, it's still behind me. Yeah.
Yes, nice Sutil cutting reference. Poor Lux. I really do wonder what's going to happen with that, but that's another matter for another day. And there we go, it's time to seize, and time to see that nothing's really changed except for Hamilton has taken Button's place in first place. Vettel's still in sixth, and now Webber's making a move on the outside, and you try to block and you fail. Webber's by. Can you take him on the inside? Yes, you can. But then he just says no, thanks a lot, and gets magically 20 times more grip than you do, and sails past cleanly.
Yeah, depressing, isn't it?
Aye, it is.
I never like to
see
be
the truly train.
I never like to be passed on track, but watching it in a replay as well, it's just depressing.
So we're going to see Webber stream away as you decide to take the outside line. Not quite the ideal line. Sutil gets by. Kubica gets by. Schumacher, well, he's probably going to ram you off track, so don't worry about that. Oh, no, there we go. Taking Sutil back, but then Sutil's going to blast around. There he goes. A little bit of contact, not much. He's going to have the inside line in this corner. You're trying to push him off the track, but he says, no, I'll cut you, and you run away like a bitch. Sutil by. Kubica now trailing. Whoever that was that passed earlier, Webber, there we go. Streaming away. And we're back to as you were.
Yep, nice little battle there. A bit of argy-bargy, but nothing the AI doesn't deserve here.
No, indeed. As now we're on lap 10 of 66, down to 9th place. Sutil flying ahead. Hamilton a whole minute ahead. What the? Almost going off the track. Nice and controlled, though. Only that Kubica by. See if you're going to be able to take him. Yellow flag's right. You cannot pass, so you don't. And then he gets that magical grip. Was that a little bit of rain I saw? No, that was just artifacting on the video. And here comes Hamilton.
Yeah, and it's only lap 17.
Oh, wow. I thought you cut to like lap 30 something. My god.
Yeah, so I'm expecting to be lapped 3 to 4 times already in this race.
Must be lovely. If I were in this position being lapped this early in a Grand Prix, I would just accidentally forget to move over and kind of push him into the wall. Cause a massive accident behind me. But
Yeah,
then again, that's just me.
Just one car at a time, every time on the pit straight, take a car out. End up winning the race by default. An HRT 1-2 at Catalunya.
Oh, Alonso, Mr. Eyebrows, deciding he saw a spectator he liked, then deciding, nah, I just like this gravel. And nearly slamming his car into the wall. But yeah, no, my career race is Spa as we jump to 18 of 66. Second lap, it was pouring rain. The prediction was only for some light rain, but I've never seen... Oh, there's Hamilton, pulling a Hungary, deciding to face the wrong way. Watch for an HRT, or not an HRT, even force India to come by him and him try to block. Love Hamilton, but I don't know what the hell he was thinking with that move.
And also, who is now not lapped?
Hey, there you go. Well, and who's in the lead? Mr. Finger. How he moved from 6th to that with those kind of pace differentials, I'll never know. As you get a rather lovely shade of blue on your dashboard telling you to move the hell over. And here comes Vettel. And now you're lapped again.
Yeah.
So, finally, maybe I could talk about my, my Spa race. Absolutely pouring with rain. Second place. What the hell was that? I don't know what just snapped. Moving on. This is just crazy. This is a cluster. Anyway, Kobayashi 5 seconds behind. Second lap of the race, as we see Hamilton go by and chase Vettel. Go get him, Hammy. Second lap on very final corners. Dipped my tire a little bit into the gravel. So does Webber. And doing off a massive collision, putting about 4 cars out of the race, 5 others severely damaged. It was an interesting one, as Vettel goes around and so do you. Whoa, that corner is not going well today, as now a whole train of lead lap cars, who actually can drive, are behind you.
Yeah, I had my heart in my mouth at that point. I thought for sure my front wing was disappearing.
You got incredibly lucky there. Yeah, I thought the same thing too. I thought you were going to go into Vettel. Move out of the way does not mean move off the Whoa, Rosberg, what the hell? Rosberg? I mean, I've seen some weird podiums. That podium at Spa was basically me, Schumacher, and Kobayashi. Actually, reverse, it was Schumacher, Kobayashi, me. Because I got a penalty for some crap reason. As more cars coming up to lap you, who's this, who's this? Whoa, as you almost see Vettel or Weber, what the, whoa! That's some severe damage on Vettel's car. And how did Vettel end up in 5th? Where did that happen? Oh, the spin.
Yeah, he had that slight little spin, didn't he?
Slight, very slight. Massa, as usual, 3 places behind his teammate. As now they're all lapping extremely quickly, and then flying off into the distance. And yeah, so, I think, what can we talk about to spice this up? F1's on break. Sadly, no post-race dramas to talk about. Hungary was interesting, but I think that's fairly well covered by now. Some of the new things that have come out, Sutol's apparently come out and saying he has a contract with, whoa, that's not the way to go. As it appears if you look behind you, someone else has gone off too. Who might that be?
Oh, I don't know. That corner is just seems to be a nightmare for the AI.
It does, which is weird. I've never seen them go off on that one. I've seen them go off in that little S section that went like Alonso did, but I have not seen them go off in the final corner unless, you know, I give them a little intervention. And it's just lapping for the second time already.
Ah, blue flag, blue flag. So, as you can see, I don't let them through straight away unless it's someone I really like. I'll wait as much time as it will allow me. You know, the 3 blue flags before finally letting them through.
It's another caution. Someone else is going off. If you look at the minimap closely.
Yeah.
Limiter on. Weber in the pits. You in the pits. You have a lot longer distance to go than he does, though.
Yeah, I actually prefer it. My pit box all the way down the other end because it gives you time to pick your tyres, do anything you need to do.
Yeah. Wheels off on. Waiting for the lollipop. 5.6 seconds. Wouldn't have been a bad stop had you not gotten delayed from Mr. Lollipop Man, but then again, I guess it's better than being in a Force India. As we're now down to 18th of 24. Oh, that's not gone well.
Indeed it hasn't, has it?
Yeah, another blue flag. Doodle's already lapped. Wow. Yeah, this really hasn't gone well. And then process
no
letting a lead lap go. You got passed by Barrichello.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been so good up to then of keeping anyone that wasn't meant to pass behind, and then to let one slip. There we go, that's racing for you.
Yep, as we're going to take Barrichello again, but he's going to have magical traction, uber powers, and fly by you on this corner. Yep, called it.
It doesn't look to be over yet.
It's a hint of things to come. Could you take it?
I wouldn't go that far, but I can hope.
Yeah, oh yeah, not like that. As Liuzzi keeping him behind you nicely, despite the fact that he's 20th. And, I wonder where Senna is. 16th, so now you're being beaten by your teammate. As we cut to lap 27 of 66, 18th place for Bortz. Hamilton in the lead, Truly in 17th, Liuzzi in 19th. Don't know what that bubble was about, and oh my god. As now, everyone and their mother's behind you. Yay.
That was the one thing that really I was gutted about, was my teammate got ahead of me through the pit stops. I didn't understand how that happened at all. As Liuzzi tries to go up my inside. since they don't brake very well here, it was never really going to be an issue.
Doesn't matter since they're so fast everywhere else. Barrichello now long gone, 18 seconds ahead. Hamilton 2 minutes ahead. I think the race wins a little bit out of the question. Petrov behind you having a typical 2010 performance, being way in the back as you spin again. There goes Petrov. Funnily enough, it's you spinning and not him. Liuzzi behind. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Going from bad to worse.
Seems like somebody else has gone off in that corner. Nothing really to be mentioned now. I mean, what do you want to say? Blue flags are out. I don't know who is behind you. Could it be Hammy again? We shall see. Yep, it is. Good old Lewis. Funnily enough, he passed you without taking parts off your car.
Yeah, it's only really Red Bulls that tend to do that in races so far.
Forgot to mention the satisfying thing about my accident at Spa was the fact that Vettel ended up on his roof. So, yeah, that was quite fun to see.
Since when do F1 cars have roofs?
Roof, what do you want to call it? There was button, their top, I don't know, what would you call it? The little roll cage thing, I don't know, call it a penis, I don't care what you call it. On a camera.
Yeah, on a camera.
So you call the top of an F1 car a camera.
There's a camera up there, isn't there?
There's a camera on there, but it isn't.
Okay,
ladies and gentlemen, between the necro whores and this is what I've had to deal with for the past half hour. Okay, give me a break. As Schumacher passes you again, funnily enough, without taking parts off your car, flips that corner, gets perfect grip there. If I try that, I would be in the gravel or the grass, depending on which side I'd go off.
Yeah, I put a fair amount of practice into the track beforehand. I thought I was gonna make a dive down there. Didn't. So yeah, I knew the track pretty well for what the car was capable. Although my 7th gear was way too high. It's still set to online mode, but I don't think that was really going to make any massive difference.
No, you're hardly ever getting into 7th gear, much less have to worry about how long or short it is. As well, we're getting a nice draft off of Schumi. We might be able to make a move. No, never mind. As he's going to fly out of this corner and then immediately transition into utterly tearing through this one. When you've been passed, I think it's twice now on the outside, and once by Weber, once by
Vettel.
Or Vettel, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Hamilton again?
Oh yeah, probably 55, yeah. Oh no.
Well, it looks like a McLaren.
It looked like a Renault to me.
Didn't look yellow to me.
Who will be
Then again, maybe I'm colorblind. Very well could be. Never know with these things. Oh, it's Petrov. How did he get in 10th? He was back in 19th and he's up to 10th and lapping you. I'm confused.
Don't ask. Stupid AI, Catalunya.
I'm really confused. Unless you had some massive off and restart that I didn't see or got edited.
Yeah, I've been cutting together yeah, 6 videos of me doing really badly.
Yeah. I'm rather. What? That just like, literally threw me off. I can. God, I need a drink. Well, apparently so did my desk. Well, this is interesting.
You didn't.
I didn't what?
Spill it.
Spill what?
You drink.
What drink? As we see Petrov going around the rudderless Russian still hasn't found his rudder, or his ailerons, or his elevators. Ooh, plane references, I'm such a nerd. As we see him finally getting back on the track, but yeah, I mean, what can I say? 16th place, Hulkenberg 15th, De La Rosa 17th, Alonso adverse. So there is a good battle going on, something interesting happening way in front of you, but it is happening.
Yeah, it's just I can't see it.
Yeah, being 4 minutes down is not helping things, but then again, such is life. Such is life in Catalunya.
Fernando Alonso wins. I'm still 2 places behind Senna. I was really hoping I might catch him or something, but not going to happen. And this will be the final lap.
Indeed, the last lap. Many laps off of what should be the end of this Grand Prix, but sadly, not the case. Alonso takes the victory from Hamilton. How that happened, I don't know. With the spin, being quite a bit behind him, but then again, this AI never makes any sense. As you have clear track in front, clear track behind. Resigned, 16th place.
If there is anyone out there that has managed to do all 66 laps on Legend Expert mode, I would really like to meet you.
Well, you already know him. Steve did that for his 1,000 subscriber special.
Yeah,
it was a full
but
Catalunya.
he had his AI mod on.
No,
I wanna see it in the standard thing.
He didn't have his AI mod on.
Oh, he didn't?
No. It was like the first thing in the description of the video. No AI mods. That was completely vanilla.
Good race, well done.
So we finished average speed of 116 miles an hour. My car can go faster than that. 2 laps down. Not that bad. Alonso, Button, 3. Wow. Well, Hamilton must have had a major moment somewhere. So it's Alonso from, I forgot who that was. Oh, crap. Massachusetts, Vettel, Kubica, Schumacher, Buemi, Suarez, De Grassi, Petrov, Senna, Hulkenberg, Boris, Petr de la Rosa, leads Kovalainen, and Kobayashi. Kobayashi didn't have a good race towards the end there. Glock, Trulli, and other people that I didn't have a chance to see. So now you're in 3rd in the Drivers' Championship. Everyone seems to be catching you up.
Yeah, well, yeah, this race is never going to be a points finish. Not from my seat anyway.
Yes, but the next one, maybe. It's Monaco, baby. Glitz, the glam, the hot women. Not meeting your race objective, but then again, who could blame you? You're in an HRT.
Yeah, maybe if I'd picked a easier R&D objective last season, it would have been a bit better. I picked aggressive, so they're expecting really unrealistic results.
We get to hear Crofty asking you questions. Such sweet, sultry tones coming from his voice. So, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Join us again for Monaco, and look out for the Necro Hookers.